Here's your roster. And welcome everybody to historic Jerry Savage Court on the campus of Loyola Blakefield on Senior Day as your Loyola Dons square up against crosstown rivals in the Calvert Hall Cardinals. I'm Joe Eldridge here with Jordan Elbert. And Jordan, what do you think Loyola needs to do going into this game to beat the Hall?
They want to set the tempo first. They want to set the tempo because this game is very high. Everyone's here.
And welcome everybody to historic Jerry Savage Court on the campus of Loyola Blakefield on Senior Day as your Loyola Dons square up against crosstown rivals in the Calvert Hall Cardinals. I'm Joe Eldridge here with Jordan Elbert. And Jordan, what do you think Loyola needs to do going into this game to beat the Hall?
They want to set the tempo first. They want to set the tempo
Loyola going with
because this
some
game is
unusual
very high.
starters.
Everyone's here.
And welcome everybody to historic Jerry Savage Court on the campus of Loyola Blakefield on Senior Day as your Loyola Dons square up against crosstown rivals in the Calvert Hall Cardinals. I'm Joe Eldridge here with Jordan Elbert. And Jordan, what do you think Loyola needs to do going into this game to beat the Hall?
They want to set the tempo first. They want to set the tempo
Loyola going
because
with
this
some
game is
unusual
very high.
starters.
Everyone's here.
And welcome everybody to historic Jerry Savage Court on the campus of Loyola Blakefield on Senior Day as your Loyola Dons square up against crosstown rivals in the Calvert Hall Cardinals. I'm Joe Eldridge here with Jordan Elbert. And Jordan, what do you think Loyola needs to do going into this game to beat the Hall?
They want to set the tempo first. They want to set the tempo
Loyola going
because
with
this
some
game is
unusual
very high. Everyone's here.
And welcome everybody to historic Jerry Savage Court on the campus of Loyola Blakefield on Senior Day as your Loyola Dons square up against crosstown rivals in the Calvert Hall Cardinals. I'm Joe Eldridge here with Jordan Elbert. And Jordan, what do you think Loyola needs to do going into this game to beat the Hall?
They want to set the tempo first. They want to set the tempo
Loyola going
because
with
this
some
game is very high. Everyone's here.
Stavrakis in the paint. And the Greek Freak drawing a foul as he goes to the line for two, hoping to score Loyola's first points of the game.
Great drop step and pumping right there. Coach Stavrakis took the contact and almost finished it.
Stavrakis now at the line for two. And his first shot's good.
And Loyola's on the board 6-1.
Stavrakis having a smaller role this season, stepping up big so far in this game as he misses his second free throw.
Want to stop ball here. Pick up the man.
Allen driving in. Kicks out the rakes. Hepting steals it.
Great defense right there by the Dons.
Reynolds passing into Stavrakis in the paint. There's a jump ball.
It's going to stay with Loyola. What? Get down.
And Loyola is subbing in Mitch Fisher, Dubab Nake, and Trillian Young.
Great minutes right there from the three seniors, Thomas, Schleifer, and Stavrakis right there. Really getting Don some energy.
Brendan Fox is also coming for the Dons. Nake with the hook shot, and that's good.
Great cut right there by Dubab Nake. Able to get inside that paint.
Loyola playing very well today so far in the post. Not getting much going outside on the wing, though. And Mike Wright's alley-oop is good.
Again, you have to limit that middle penetration right there. It causes too many problems for defense.
Young now with the ball, guarded by Shane Allen. Young swinging it over to Fox. Fox driving in and draws the foul. Going to the line for two as Loyola is down 8-3.
Great drive right there by Fox. He got him on his hip and took him right to the paint. so far on defense. Calvert's offense has only been just 3-point shots and middle penetration. If the Dons really cut down that middle penetration, they'd be in good shape for tonight.
Fox getting his first shot to go.
Cutting the lead to 4.
And the second one is good. Loyola now only down 8-5. 4:55 remaining in the first. Calvert Hall's layup by number 2, Terrence Henderson, rolls outside the rim. As Loyola rebounds it, brings up the floor. Fox with the 3, and that rolls in and out. Henderson with the 3 ball, and that's good.
Right now, Calvert is mainly getting their offense in 3-point shot. And they get off fast break opportunities. So you gotta get back on defense and grab your man. Everyone get to communicate on the court.
Fisher swinging over to Nake.
You definitely want to get this matchup here between number 3 and Mitch Fisher. He has the height advantage. They give it to him, and he finishes.
Fisher able to finish in the paint against number 3, Jalen Ranks.
This year, Loyola Blakefield was a very tall team. They want to use that to their advantage. Ooh, a walk right there, but was not called by number 2, Terrence Henderson, as Calvert turns it over.
Mike Wright drops the pass there as it picks up by Trillian Young. Fox swinging over to Hepting. That's stolen by Henderson. Logan Curtis now with the ball, guarded by Dubem Nake. Allen with the corner 3, and that's good for the Cardinals. Cardinals taking a 7-point lead early in the game.
Number 3. It's 4 threes already in the first quarter for the Cardinals. Their offense seems to rely heavy on the 3-point shot.
Nake in the paint. Able to draw Mike Wright up in the air as he draws the foul.
But no shot, no free throws for Nake. They called it on the floor.
Still going to call it on Wright, but they're going to make it a floor foul instead of a shooting foul. Nake gets the ball, and he's still able to make the basket go.
Loyola using their size again against a small Calvert lineup to their advantage, which is one of the keys for winning tonight.
Henderson drives in the paint as Young is able to draw the foul for Loyola.
Great charge right there by Trillian Young. Sat there and took the contact.
It's like number 4, Mike Wright, has been subbed out for number 20, Dylan Velati, for the Cardinals.
Well, right now, Calvert's offense has mainly just been 3-point shots. And the old adage goes, you live by the 3, you will die by the 3. Loyola has to prevent those shots from going in. Test them. They should be in good shape tonight.
Hepting passing over to Young. Fox pull up from the free throw line, and that's good.
Great pull up by Brendan Fox right there. Off the screen, easy shot for him.
Allen driving around, passing it over to Henderson. Allen passes it into Vladi. They picks it up, passes it right back out. Allen's deep 3 is good. Deep shot there for Allen as he's gone 3 for 3 so far in this game.
Look for Coach Savali to make an adjustment to make sure someone's on Allen at all times. As he so far has been Calvert's only source of offense.
Nake passing over to Fisher. Young with the swinging layup is good.
Great penetration by Troy Young. Got him on his hip, uses athletic ability to make the shot.
Henderson bringing the ball up for the Cardinals as Cardinals are up 17-13. Amir Jenkins with the 3 ball, and that's good.
Another 3. That seems to be their only source of offense. If it does not stop, Loyola would not be in good shape for this game.
Calvert Hall scoring 18 out of their 20 points on 3-pointers so far this game. Nake in the paint, gets Rakes the flop, but is not able to make the shot as Allen brings up the ball. Pass it in the Rakes as he gets the layup to go. As Calvert Hall goes up 22-13.
Loyola's going to wait for the last shot on this possession right here and look for some major defensive adjustments in the second quarter.
10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Hepting with the ball at the top. 5 seconds remaining. Fisher with the pull-up 3. That's no good. But Fox is able to get the rebound layup to go as the first quarter ends.
Calvert up 22-15.
And Jordan, what adjustments do you think Loyola could be able to make there after the first quarter?
Well, first things first, you want to keep someone on number 3, on Shane Allen, number 10 Shane Allen throughout the entire game. He's been the only source of offense so far.
Definitely, Allen's been able to provide a solid force for the Cardinals, scoring 12 out of their 22 points just off of 3-pointers.
And offensively, just want to take better shots. So far, the shots they've taken not been the best. They've gotten good looks. And you want to get into that middle. That penetration has been key for the Dons. Every time they got in, they've been able to make layups and get fouled. And last thing, you want to find the mismatches on the court. Calvert is not a big team, and Loyola is blessed to have lots of size this year. So you definitely want to have either Mitch Fisher, Cam Smith, Troy Young, Nake in the post, and everybody dominate using their strength and their size.
Sophomores Jordan Moore and Cam Smith have come in for the Dons. For the Cardinals, number 21, Latrell Wedlock, has come in, along with number 15, Olu Alanrian. Moore with the steal and gets the layup off the foul as he goes to the line for 2.
Calvert right now is a very, very small lineup in. The Dons are now featuring Fox, Smith, Fisher, and Young. 4 very size-embedded people. So look for them to really attack that paint, that post.
Moore's first free throw is good.
Cutting this lead to 6. Moore, second one, hops off the rim, and Calvert is in the fast break. And he steals it again! Oh, but he stole it from him.
Moore playing great defense so far in this first 15 seconds of the quarter.
I would love to see more on Shane Allen to prevent that 3 from happening.
Loyola forces a turnover by Calvert Hall as Loyola gains possession.
That first quarter, besides their shooting, Calvert did not look that impressive on offense.
Loyola going with a taller lineup this quarter. The smallest player being 6'2", Jordan Moore. Moore drives in, able to make a move as he gets the layup to go, as he cuts Calvert Hall's lead to 4, as they are now down 22-18.
This is the energy that Loyola needed for this game. Clearly, nerves were tight of each player. As Jordan's another steal.
Moore with the finger roll is good as Loyola cuts Calvert Hall's lead to 2 as they are down 22-20.
Jordan Moore looking like Paul George right now in this defense. With an illegal screen at number 11.
Loyola playing great defense so far in this quarter in the first minute and 3 seconds as they force Amir Jenkins.
And this place is livid.
Moore bringing the ball up for the Dons as he's guarded by number 3, Jalen Rakes. It's like Calvert Hall is running a full half-court press as Smith gets Curtis falling back.
Hits the shot, but they're going to wave it off for a prior foul on the floor by Logan Curtis.
Looks like they're going to call another foul on Amir Jenkins for a hold. It's his third foul already in the first half.
Right now, Calvert this lineup has no paint present for their team. Look for the Dons to really attack that paint.
Mitch Fisher now at the line for the Dons, shooting 2. Loyola doing a great job defensively this game with 0 fouls as Calvert Hall already has 7. Fisher's first shot of the 1-and-1 is no good.
Off the front rim, Calvert's attacking.
Shane Allen's 3 is wide as it's rebounded by Moore as he's going up the floor.
And one!
Jordan Moore with the finger roll and 1.
And this place is livid right now.
What an electrifying play by Jordan Moore as he is leading the Dons in the second quarter. Only a minute and a half in, and he's brought the Dons back into this game, tying it up at 22. And Moore gets his and 1 free throw to go.
First lead for the Dons throughout this whole entire night with 6:30 left as Calvert brings it up. And this place is livid right now as the crowd is buzzing. Spedwell on the wing. But timeout by Calvert Hall as they are rattled right now by Jordan Moore's energy and presence on the court. Jordan Moore right now is having himself a great second quarter and a great game overall. His defense, his finishing, his energy has been amazing so far.
Definitely, and this is starting to resemble what's happened during football season with Jordan Moore making electrifying plays on the field and now bringing it over to the hardwood on senior day as he brings Loyola back, and they are now up 23-22.
Calvert Hall, that lineup really hurt them as they had no paint presence whatsoever. Look for them to put a big man in that paint to prevent that penetration.
Loyola's student section is livid this game, creating some electrifying chance to distract Calvert Hall.
Just to note, the last time these two teams played, the first half score was 18-11. Tonight, 23-22, both teams have decided to play basketball and actually score.
Rakes passing over to Jenkins. Jenkins looks to draw the foul but doesn't get it as Curtis goes up and he's blocked by Moore.
Moore is playing like Paul George right now.
Moore creating an electrifying play on the East Carolina signee as his three-pointer is no good.
If Moore hit that, this place would have exploded.
Jenkins bringing the ball up, passing it over to Rakes. Curtis with the 3, and that's good. Calvert Hall taking the lead as they are up 25-23.
That's 7 threes for the Cardinals tonight. They're shooting out of their mind right now.
Fox swinging it over to Young.
To Mitch Fisher for the 3. Off the front rim. Fox's own shot, but it's stolen. And Logan Curtis on the run. Pass it to Shane Allen. And stripped by Brendan Fox. Great defensive player, Brendan Fox, right there, using his hands and his IQ to strip that ball away.
And a good play there by Fox. He's able to knock the ball out, to stop the fast break, and make Calvert Hall do something productive in the half-court game.
As number 20, Dylan Balladay was checking for the Cardinals, giving them a paint presence whatsoever.
Curtis with the 3, and that's off the back of the rim. To be out of bounds, and it will be Loyola ball.
So we'll see how the Dons react to having another big man to paint for a long time.
Jordan Moore bringing the ball up for the Dons. Moore having an amazing quarter, making some great plays offensively and defensively as Fox passes it back over to Moore.
As Calvert has switched to a zone, and Moore's 3
is good! Jordan Moore lighting it up.
Jordan Moore is trying to win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year this year, and he's looking great doing it.
Jalen Ranks with the ball, passing over to Olu Olonaran.
Great defense there with Jordan Moore and Logan Curtis.
Curtis is able to draw the foul, and that will be on sophomore number 20, Cameron Smith.
Jordan Moore is playing amazing right now. As Logan Curtis' first free throw is good. And Ben and Joseph will check in for the Dons for Trillian and Young. Giving him more size on the court.
Curtis' second free throw is good. As Calvert Hall takes a 1-point lead, 27-26 with 4:38 remaining.
Loyola still rocking a very tall lineup right now. The starting player being George Moore, 6'2" sophomore.
Moore passing over to Fox. Cameron Smith able to drive in the paint and score.
Again, using their size to their advantage, the small Calvert Hall team.
Curtis looking to make something, but draws the foul from Jordan Moore.
Well, so far, I think the Dons really need to stop that middle penetration because Calvert Hall's only points need to be coming from fouls or three-point shots.
Calvert Hall only scoring 4 or 6 points so far in this game in the paint. Not being able to get anything going out excluding the three-point shot. Rakes now with the ball, driving in, kicks it out to Olinar, as that three is long. Rakes tries to save it, but it ultimately goes out, and it will be Loyola ball at midcourt.
Again, that middle penetration right there was killer for the Dons. Another kick out. Luckily, he missed a shot. Really got to step that down, or it'll be a long day for Loyola.
Moore inbounding the ball for the Dons. Loyola sticking with their tall lineup,
which has been dominant so far in the paint.
Fox now with the ball, bringing it up. Cameron Smith now with the ball, guarded by Logan Curtis. Moore passing it out. Gioso with the hook shot. That's no good. Henderson brings it up the court. Rakes' shot is good off the acrobatic layup as Calvert Hall is up by 1, 29-28 with 3:26 remaining.
Again, that's more middle penetration. Calvert Hall is only making their shots, all three-point shots to middle penetration.
Cameron Smith's shot is blocked as Henderson picks it up for the Calvert Hall Cardinals. Questionable call there in the paint as it looked like it could have been called a charge, but there is a blocking foul called on number 1, senior Brendan Fox.
That should have been a charge as Logan Curtis ran through that paint, his head down, not looking at anyone.
Connor Hepting has subbed in for Cameron Smith for the Dons.
Give him another ball handler, number 3.2 in the court right there.
Olu with the deep shot, but that's no good. So looks like there's going to be a loose ball foul there on number 3, Connor Hepting.
The long rebound. You want to get those boards. You want to prevent Calvert Hall having the opportunity to get the three-point shots up. As so far, they have been shooting the lights out. As Terrence Henderson brings the ball up the court. Mitch Fisher guarding him, passes it to Shane Allen. He then passes it to Jalen Rakes, who hits Oladipo, who hits the mid-range shot, giving the Calvert Hall 31-28 lead. As Connor Hepting brings the ball up, passes to Brendan Fox on the wing, who hits Mitch Fisher in the post. Using his size to his advantage, when it hits Brendan Fox, drives in the paint. Nice layup by Fox right there, cutting the lead to 1 with 2:35 left in the second quarter.
Good drive there by Fox. Is he able to get around?
Again, stop that middle penetration by the Cardinals.
Henderson now with the ball, passing over to Shane Allen in the corner.
Hand up on Shane Allen, he can shoot.
Olu passing over to Allen.
You want to give a hand in his face. Do not let him shoot the ball.
Rakes drives in. Logan Curtis looking to draw a foul, but doesn't get it as Fisher drives up the floor, but that's stolen by Jalen Rakes. Allen drives in. Cross-court pass to Terrence Henderson, but that's no good.
Connor Hepting brings the ball up, guarded by Logan Curtis. And he's fouled on the floor.
Looks like that's going to be a reach-in foul on number 2, Terrence Henderson.
As Reese Gardner is going to check in for Jordan Moore, and Julian Young will check in for Mitch Fisher. They're looking to give Jordan Moore a quick break. He's been dominant for the Dons right now.
Hepton goes to the line for the Dons to shoot 1-1. He misses that.
First one, and Chewing gets the board, and it's blocked by the Cardinals.
Loyola still able to maintain possession as number 23, Dubab Nake, comes in for number 33, Benegioso.
Connor's free to look to still have his hands right there. That's Fox 3. Good!
Fox with the corner 3, putting Loyola up by 2, 33-31 with 1:40 remaining. And it looks like there might be a foul call there.
What they call a technical foul on Coach Stavali.
Looks like there's some confusion there on why a technical foul was called. Number 1, Logan Curtis will be shooting the technical free throws for Calvert Hall.
I didn't see anything happen, and it looked like the Calvert Hall coach seemed the one who's more energetic than Coach Stavali. I don't know what happened right there.
Curtis makes his first technical free throw as he shoots his second. As the second is good, tying the game up at 33 with 1:40 remaining in the second quarter and the first half.
Those are points right there you really can't control as the ref can decide what is and what's not a technical foul. And it gives Calvert Hall the ball.
Just an unlucky play there for Loyola as Calvert Hall is able to tie up the game and get possession of the ball. Allen now with the ball, passing it over to Curtis. Olu gets it in the corner. Curtis now with it up top. Looking to make a move on Nake. Pulls up from 3, and that's good. Curtis with another three-pointer, putting the Cardinals up by 3, 36-33 with 1:07 remaining. Breaks with solid defense on Hepting as Gardner passes it into Fox. As Fox is able to draw the foul.
He's fouled by Terrence Henderson, giving the Cardinals their 10th foul. And I believe that puts the Dons in double bonus.
And that'll definitely help Loyola with only 1 minute remaining in the half, still being able to have the advantage of the double bonus. As Loyola has 5 fouls in the first half.
As Fox's first free throw is good.
Fox cutting Calvert Hall's lead to 2 as they are now only down 36-34.
As Latrell Wedlock will check in for the Cardinals for Terrence Henderson. Fox's second free throw good, tying this game at 36 with a minute left in the first half.
Curtis bringing up the ball for the Cardinals. Up by 1. Curtis looks to drive in the paint.
He lost the ball, and he passes Shane Allen for 3. Off the back iron. Great rebound by Fox. He's fouled by Logan Curtis. Another foul for the Cardinals. Give him 11 in the first half.
Great play there by Brendan Fox, being able to grab the rebound and maintain possession as he gets hit in the face by Logan Curtis. Curtis picking up his second foul as Fox goes to the line for 2 free throws since Loyola is in the double bonus.
His first one's off the back iron.
Jordan, what do you think Loyola should look to do close out this half?
Well, stop that middle penetration. It's been their bread and butter for Calvert Hall. It makes you close out better. As Fox's second free throw is good, tying him at 36. It's Jordan Moore will check in for Brendan Fox. Right now, I think you should put Jordan Moore and Logan Curtis. He's our best defender, and Logan Curtis is the best offensive player. But Jordan Moore is going to be playing guard number 2, Jalen Rakes.
Jalen Rakes switch it out to Wedlock. Allen drops the pass but gets it over to Olu. Wedlock now with the ball, guarded by Reese Gardner.
With 10 left on the shot clock. The ball's in Jalen Riggs' hands, guarded by Dubin Nake. Ball's Logan Curtis, guarded by Jordan Moore. 5 on the shot clock. Step back 3 for Logan Curtis, and he knocks it down.
Curtis showing there why he's a D1 prospect and signed with East Carolina.
7 seconds left. Connor drops the ball the sideline. Gives to Betanake. Gives to Jordan Moore in the corner for three.
Moore's three is long as Calvert Hall goes into the half up by 3 as Loyola is down 39-36. For Jordan Elbert, I'm Joe Eldridge. And welcome back, everyone, to historic Jerry Savage Court. I'm Joe Eldridge, here with Jordan Elbert, as your Loyola Dons take on the Calvert Hall Cardinals on their senior day. Starting the second half, Loyola's down 3, 36-39. Loyola's been having trouble stopping Calvert Hall's three-pointers, as Calvert Hall's star player Logan Curtis gets the first foul of the quarter.
That's his third, so keep that in mind. If he picks up another one, he'll be in really. If he picks up one more, he'll be in really big trouble.
Fox bringing in the ball, gets it over to Young. Nake able to drive in, doesn't get the layup to go. Young's layup is no good either. Curtis picks it up, kicks it over to Allen. Allen's three ball once again is good. Allen's been lights out for the Cardinals. And it looks like there might be another technical foul.
Not anymore, but Coach Savali looks to be riveted about something right now. As Calvert Hall, again, that's like their ninth lead of the game. Their only source of offense so far.
Hepting bringing the ball up for the Dons. Fisher guarded by Rakes.
Well, keep using their strength, as no one can stop Trillian as he gets to the paint, gets fouled.
Young, one of the biggest players on the team, able to drive in, using his larger frame to be able to back down defenders, which has been one of his strong suits so far this season.
Calvert Hall, their line may have some size, but not much strength. And Trillian is a strong and a tall body. Look for him to attack that paint.
Definitely, with Trillian being 6'5" and having great size on him, he's able to back down. Calvert Hall has guys who are 6'7", 6'8", but they don't have the size like Trillian Young.
As his first free throw is good. His second free throw is off the back iron.
Curtis bringing the ball up for the Cardinals. Rakes bringing the ball around, guarded by Fisher. Mike Wright with the shot, and that's short.
We're going to force him to shoot the ball. He did not look comfortable taking that shot. As again, Dubem is backing his man down. Hits Trillian the free throw line for the jumper. It's good.
That's definitely been one of Trillian's strongest areas this season, playing in the paint and being able to make electrifying plays and getting himself to the line. Allen guarded by Hepting.
Curtis has it. Dubem penetration.
Allen looks to drive.
And he airballs the shot.
That didn't even look like it was tipped. It looked like Allen just whiffed on that.
Great pass by Brendan Fox to Dubem for knocking for a nice layup, cutting his lead to 42-41.
Fox there with the no-look pass to Dubem Nake in the paint.
This is the run that Dons needed to get right back in this game.
The Dons now only down by 1, 42-41 with 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Curtis looking to drive. And he gets that to go. Calvert Hall now pressing 2 men. Hepting bring the ball up for the Dons. Getting over to Young.
Get the Fox.
Looks like Fox was looking like for Hepting, but Hepting wasn't paying attention.
As Jordan Moore checks the game for Dubem, as he's going to be the one guarding Logan Curtis with the match with the Dons wanted.
Rakes bringing the ball up for the Cardinals. Passing over to Allen. Curtis with the 3 ball, and that's good. Curtis and Allen for the Cardinals have been their primary outside scorers, scoring almost all their 3-point points.
That's 10 3-point shots for the Cardinals tonight. As Trillian goes to the paint. It's off the front rim, but he's fouled again.
Trillian able to grab the rebound and draw the foul to bring himself to the line.
That's another foul for the Cardinals, giving them 14 total in the game, 3 in the second half. This means that someone has to be in foul trouble. Look for the Dons to take that for their advantage.
And senior for the Cardinals, Mike Wright already has 4 fouls with 5:07 remaining in the third quarter. Trillian's first free throw goes off the front of the rim.
As number 11, Amir Jenkins checks it for Mike Wright, giving the Cardinals a very, very small lineup. Look for the Dons to really penetrate and use that to their advantage.
Young shoots it, and that's good. Loyola's deficit now cut down to 5. So they're down 47-42 with 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Rakes driving in, and that's good.
Again, the Cardinals seem to be hitting their shots and getting to the paint wherever they want.
Fox swinging over to Fisher. Fox in the paint, guarded by Curtis. Moore driving around. And draws the blocking foul. And that will be, looks like it was a charge. That'll be a charging foul on Jordan Moore. From the original call, it looked like he was calling a blocking foul, but then changed it over to a charge.
The Dons really need to get back in this game right now. This game right now so far seems to be Calvert's game this third quarter. You can't let it get away from you.
Jordan, what do you think Loyola needs to do to get back into this game?
Stop that middle penetration. Calvert's just getting to the paint wherever they want to. Again, Logan Curtis hits the post hook. He was in the paint, giving the Cardinals a 9-point lead, 51-42 with 4:20 left in the third quarter. As Coach Tavares, they're called a much-needed timeout. So far, the Cardinals have just been able to make their way into the paint. They're not hitting all their shots in the paint, but they're picking out the open shooters who are hitting their threes. The Dons really need to stop that middle penetration and force Calvert to make moves off the dribble. Look at her, he's done it some, but not so far a lot this night.
Jordan, what do you think Loyola needs to do offensively to get themselves back into the game?
Use their size. You have a 6'7" guard in Mitch Fisher. You have a 6'5" player in Dubem, 6'5" Trillian, 6'5" Cam Smith. Use your size against these small Cardinals. They're already in foul trouble. Back them down, pump fake, get to the paint, get to the line. Get them in foul trouble. Make sure that these guys have to play soft and not play hard against you.
Definitely. Calvert Hall does have some taller players, but both of them, Mike Wright and Dylan Velati, are both close into foul trouble, as Wright has 4 fouls and Velati has 2.
The Dons, on this offensive possession, they're going with a lineup of Mitch, Trillian, Connor, Fox, and Jordan. Look, I think they should give Trillian the ball in the paint and let him go to work, or give them Mitch. But let them go to work. Those two go to work. Let them draw fouls and finish at the bucket.
Definitely. Mitch and Trillian, both some of our better free throw shooters.
As right now, number 3, 6 foot Jalen Rakes is guarding 6'7" Mitch Fisher. Look for the Dons to really use that matchup to their advantage.
Jordan Moore now with the ball, guarded by Logan Curtis. And that's one of the biggest matchups so far in this game. As in the second quarter, Jordan Moore made some electrifying plays. Hepting with the corner 3. That's off the front of the rim.
A good rebound by Troy Young. And he's fouled again by Logan. That's 4 for Logan Curtis. That's big for the Dons.
Definitely. Getting Logan Curtis. It looks like they have called the foul on Terrence Henderson.
Oh, what a bailout by the refs. That should be on Logan Curtis. As Trillian goes to the line and hits the first one, cutting his lead 51-44.
And that's definitely one of Loyola's strong suits of this game, as they have checked in another tall player with Cameron Smith coming in.
Keeping them 3 players over 6'5" on the court right now. We're looking for the Dons to control that paint on defense and on offense, as Trillian goes 2 for 2, cutting it to a 7-point game with 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Jenkins bringing the ball up for the Cardinals as Loyola's down 51-44 with 3:50 remaining in the third quarter. Olu with the ball for the Cardinals. Allen with the corner 3. That's short. Moore grabs the rebound. Moore had an electrifying second quarter, creating a big spark for the Dons on offense and defense.
As he shoots a 3 off the front one, gets his own board. Behind the back pass to Trillian Young, who misses the dunk and gets fouled. And one!
Great play there by Jordan Moore, finding Trillian Young with the little flip as Young grabs his own rebound and gets the and one. as he looks to cut Calvert Hall's lead down to 4.
As the crowd is livid right now for Loyola. Julian Young shooting and one free throw. Rims out.
Amir Jenkins passing over to Shane Allen. Olu with the corner 3.
And he hits it. As the Dons seem to be miscommunicating on defense, and he's wide open. That's killer for the Dons, and it cuts the lead back to 8 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Fisher passing into Smith into the paint. Smith backing down Curtis.
He traveled. He lost his footing. But that's the Dons. You saw Logan Curtis could not stop him.
It's like Cam was trying to create some separation from Curtis, but lost his footing and created travel.
This Calvert team is living by the 3 right now. Unless they die by the 3, Loyola needs to really step up in defense and attack that paint on offense.
Olu passing over to Curtis. Jenkins' 3 is off the back iron.
Jordan Moore's running. Euro step, and he finishes, putting into a 6-point game with 2 left in the third. And Shane Allen brings up the ball for the Cardinals.
What an athletic play by Jordan Moore, being able to get Curtis off of the Euro step, being able to lay it in quite easily. Jenkins now with the ball at the wing, passing over to Allen. Jenkins looks to drive in, pulls up from the elbow, but that's off back iron as Moore once again grabbing another rebound.
And Trillian gets in the post. Go to work, Trillian. Drop step. And this will be fouled, but they didn't call a foul right there. It's a rebound by Calvert Hall.
Trillian's young shot just a little short there. Great offensive possession though, being able to make a move. There is a travel call on Calvert Hall, especially Logan Curtis.
It looks like this is 2-3 zone Dodge playing right now. It really has Calvert Hall a little rattled. As it's a 6-point game, 54-48 with 1:41 left in the third quarter.
Number 33, Bennett Gioso, has come in for Trillian Young for the Dons as Moore inbounds the ball, passing over to Fisher.
Giving the Dons even more height as Bennett is 6'6" compared to Trillian Young being 6'5". Miss Fisher, he's hitting the post, drop step, and he finishes.
Loyola just been so dominant in the post so far, especially in this third quarter, as they're only down by 4, 54-50, with 1:17 remaining in the third quarter.
Loyola just needs to keep attacking that paint. Calvert cannot stop them on the offense. They keep attacking that paint. They have the size that no one can stop in this game.
Jenkins with the deep 3, and that's very short. And that will be a Loyola ball.
Dons with the cut to this lead. This 4-point lead Calvert has a minute left in the third quarter.
Hepting bringing the ball up, calling a play for the Dons. Gets it over to Moore.
Wins Cam Smith the post.
Cam Smith backing down Logan Curtis and getting it to go as Calvert Hall's lead is cut down to 2.
Calvert has no answer for this post presence. Logan Curtis chucks a 3 up, hits back iron, and counter for the rebound.
Hepting with a nice dribble move on Allen. Cam Smith
throws the hammer down!
Cam Smith driving past Shane Allen and going in for the dunk.
And this place is living right now!
13 seconds remain as there is a foul on the floor.
This place is living right now.
Cam Smith bringing once again his spark to Loyola's offense, being able to hammer another dunk so far this season.
Cam Smith just brought that hammer down. This place is boosting energy.
Cam Smith is called for the defensive foul, and that sends Logan Curtis to the line.
He's the first one, giving Calvert a 1-point lead, 55-54. 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
I think that dunk right there is what Loyola needs to bring them back in the game and give them that spark plug as Logan Curtis hits his second free throw.
Giving Carter a 2-point lead of 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Moore bringing the ball up. Carter has the handoff. He loses the handle. Gets it back.
Fisher
He hits it!
Fisher with the buzzer beating three, putting Loyola up by one, 57-56 at the end of the third quarter. This is definitely what Loyola needs to get them back into the game.
And this place is loud right now. Loyola will be playing 605 basketball with this crowd right now.
Student section for senior day has been going crazy, especially with Loyola making these livid plays.
The Dons probably had their best quarter of the night so far, that third quarter. They played defense. It started off rough, but at the end of that third quarter, they played defense and were able to really cut that lead down and give them a 1-point lead in the third quarter.
Jordan, what do you think Loyola needs to do to carry this momentum into the fourth quarter and towards the end of the game?
It should be obvious. On offense, attack that paint. Give the ball to Trillian, Cam, Mitch, anyone in the post is big. Calvert has no answer for Loyola Blakefield in the post right now. On defense, still, you got to stay loyal. The zone's working so far. Stop penetration and close out the shooters and box out. After that, offense, take your time, get the ball to the paint, and go to work.
Loyola keeping a very similar lineup in as Connor Hepting has checked out for number one, senior Brendan Fox.
As Calvert going to bring it in for offense on the fourth quarter. Loyola sticking with this 2-3 zone for the fourth quarter. It's looking great as Logan Curtis mishandles the ball, turns it over, and this place is ready. This place is ready to blow right now.
Big mental lapse there for the Cardinals and Logan Curtis as he misses the ball, going for the dribble, and gives Loyola back the ball.
As Mitch Fisher gets in the post, he finishes again, give the Dons a 3-point lead. Calvert has no answer for Loyola in the post right now.
Most definitely, especially with guys like Trillian Young and Mitch Fisher. They can't stop them driving into the paint. Curtis's layup is no good.
But he tips it in, cutting the lead to one for the Dons.
Moore bringing the ball up, passing over to Fox.
Who shoots a three. Off the front iron, the Ben Joseph off the board. Hits Fox, who loses the ball. Logan Curtis, three. And he airballs the three.
That's Logan Curtis's second air ball of the game.
He looks to be tired as he seems to be Calvert. He's a great player. He's been Calvert's only source of offense so far.
I don't even think he's come out so far this game.
As Jordan Moore brings the ball up for the Dons. He hits Cam Smith on the wing, who passes back to Jordan Moore, top of the key. Hits Fox. Back to Smith. Attacks the baseline.
And Smith
and is fouled by Mike Wright.
That's Wright's fifth foul.
And Wright is gone.
Definitely a blow there for Calvert Hall, as Wright was one of their only players with decent size for Calvert Hall at 6'7", but he is out of this game. So it looks like Calvert Hall's coach will pull all of his players over to the side as Cameron Smith will shoot the free throws. And Jordan, if you were Calvert Hall's coach, what do you think you would do?
I would switch to a zone to stop the middle penetration, but you can't forget, Loyola still has their shooters of their own. Fox, Hepting, Jordan Moore, they can all shoot the three. As Cam Smith's going to shoot his first free throw.
See, once again, the foul difference so far in this game. As Calvert Hall has 6 fouls as Cam Smith makes his first free throw, and Loyola only has 2.5 and 7 in the whole game.
On defense, stay loyal to your zone. Keep closing out shooters. You can't let them hit the three. They'll get right back in this game.
Smith making that second free throw as Loyola goes up by 3, 61-58 with 6:40 remaining in the game.
As they're still rocking this 2-3 zone right now, which has done great for them so far.
And the closeness of this game reminds you of senior day last year when Loyola upset nationally ranked St. Francis 81-80 in double overtime, as Terrence Henderson's mid-range shot is good, narrowing Loyola's lead down to 1. Cameron Smith able to draw the foul once again.
That's a big for the Dons. Cam Smith and Jordan Moore, 2 sophomores, have been playing great today.
And that foul is going to be on number 15, Olu Alanaran.
Cam Smith's first free throw is good. On defense, you can't let them get that middle penetration in the zone. That's how you break it down and get easy shots like that. Terrence Henderson hit before.
And Smith gets his second free throw to go, going 4 for 4 on free throws in the past 2 possessions. Henderson bringing the ball up for the Cardinals.
As Calvert puts someone on that free throw line, they need to stop. Loyola cannot let that guy touch the ball.
6 minutes remaining. Loyola up 63-60. Curtis looking to drive in. The shot over Young is no good as Moore grabs the rebound, is pushing it up the floor. Pass over is no good.
Looked to be a foul, but it was no call by the refs.
Henderson with the mid-range shot again, wide. Rebounded by Fox.
You want to slow it down here. The game's getting a little too fast for the Dons. As Jordan Moore.
Looks like that's going to be another foul for the Cardinals on number 15, Olu Alanaran. And that sends Loyola into the single bonus with them shooting 1-1.
It's a good job by Jordan Moore attacking that paint. But you got to watch out for that charge. That could easily be a charge right there.
Moore's first free throw rolls out as Jenkins picks it up.
The zone as Calvert's offense startled right now.
Drake swinging it over to Henderson.
As the ball is tipped, but it remains with Calvert as Mitch Fisher is going to check in for Bennett Giosa.
And this 2-3 zone by Loyola is definitely being effective at eliminating that three-point shot. As Connor Hefting now checks in for Jordan Moore. Moore not happy about being subbed out.
But don't worry, he'll get back in. Just get a quick water break, get his energy back. The key to this zone is the energy. Every team has been able, the Dons have been able to use their speed to keep passers from getting open shots.
Fisher grabs the rebound, gets over to Hefting. Hefting making a dribble move on Rakes. It's going to be a kickball violation on Calvert Hall as Shane Allen checks in.
All right, so the shooter's back. So the zone, the way to beat the zones with shooting, so you got to make sure you close out on him and keep an eye on him at all times.
Loyola definitely needs to watch out for Shane Allen as he's been one of the main shooters as Fisher gets his layup to go as Loyola takes a 5-point lead, 65-60 with 4:36 remaining in the ball game.
Great fake handoff by Fisher there. Got both Calvert players jumping. Able to take to the paint, get a nice layup.
Allen with the three, and that's good.
As I said, you want to keep an eye on him.
That's not what you want to see from Loyola, letting Shane Allen shoot from outside as he's been the most light-out shooter for Calvert Hall. Hefting with the corner three, and that's wide. Smith grabs the rebound. Fisher with the three ball. That's long.
Smith with another board. And he finishes. Cam Smith been playing great today.
Cam Smith been one of the most electrifying players so far in this game in the paint. Being able to grab 2 rebounds on that possession.
And he calls the steal.
Hefting gets the layup to go as Loyola takes a 6-point lead as Calvert Hall has to call a timeout. 3:35 remaining in the game. Loyola up 69-63. Jordan, what do you think Loyola needs to keep doing in this game?
Well, offensively attack that paint and keep feeding the hot man. Cam Smith so far is playing great. If you watch him on the offensive shots, he's been able to get his body in there. He's been boxing out great, which lead to easy boards and easy points for him. defensively. Keep moving in that zone. They pass the ball, you gotta move, not move with the pass, move on the pass, before they pass. Don't let Shane Allen and Logan Curtis get open threes.
Definitely, as Curtis and Allen have been the best shooters for Calvert Hall from the outside, as Allen's made a significant number of threes this game.
You can't forget, it's only a 6-point game. That's only 2 3-point shots away from tying the game. Keep an eye on Curtis, keep an eye on Allen, and stick to your defensive ideas.
Calvert Hall starting off with the possession is number 2, Terrence Henderson, will be bringing the ball up for the Cardinals. Curtis with the ball guarded by Brendan Fox.
And he misses. That layup's off the front iron for Logan Curtis.
Oh! Connor Hepting with the hesitation crossover on Curtis. Gets him stepping to the side.
And Calvert Hall switched, looks like a zone, as they're going to call what looks like to be a hook on Ben Nake, as Jordan Moore is going to check in for Cam Smith.
Jordan Moore, another one of Loyola's electrifying players so far in this game.
Look for Cam Smith to get right back in that game. He's playing great so far.
Henderson bringing the ball up for the Cardinals.
Dodgers are playing great so far in this defense. They've been moving with the pass. As the ball is tipped, but Calvert Hall gets it back. And they turn it over. Miss Fisher gets to Jordan Moore.
Moore able to go around Allen, but he misses the layup as Fisher gets the rebound and gets it to go as Loyola takes an 8-point lead, 71-63 with 2:38 remaining in the ball game.
Another steal by Loyola Blakefield as Ben Nake picks the pass off. As Connor Hepting is trapped in the backcourt. Pass it to Fox. Who hits Ben Nake in the paint. He's going to take a hook shot, pass it to Connor Hepting. He's going to attack. The ball is tipped. Rebound by Ben Nake. But it's waved off as Coach Duval has called a timeout. He was screaming at the ref and finally got it off.
Jordan, how do you think Loyola needs to do to keep Calvert Hall from scoring?
Well, we got to keep this energy up so far. Coach Duval made a great call by switching to that 2-3 zone. Calvert Hall has not been able to compensate for that zone so far. They've been turning the ball over, playing sloppy basketball. On offense, slow the game down, get it to your big men, let them go to work. If they double team, they have that you would hit the open shooter. But Calvert Hall has no answer for the post game.
Definitely. Calvert Hall having a significant disadvantage in size in the paint, with their tallest player consistently on the floor is 6'4", Amir Jenkins.
As Calvert Hall's lineup seems to have gotten smaller, with the tallest player seems to be 6'2", senior Logan Curtis. Look for Loyola to really attack that. As Miss Fisher scores the layup and clearly was fouled, but the refs did not call anything. Logan Curtis clearly slapped his hand on that shot.
Henderson bringing up the ball.
2 minutes left, down to a 10-point lead, 73-63 in the fourth quarter.
Calvert Hall passing it around in the corner, looking to get something to go. Curtis gets the and one in the post on Mitch Fisher.
That was a good play by Logan Curtis right there. But see what the zone is doing, the zone is really slowing the game down. In the first half, Calvert Hall was able to just run and gun with their dribble handoffs, their screens, get to the paint, and get their shooters open. This zone is making Calvert Hall sit down and play a real half-court offense, slowing this game down, less than 2 minutes left.
And there's a substitution as Dubem Nake has subbed out for Trillian Young.
As Curtis hits his free throw, cutting the lead down to 73-66 with a minute 48 left for the Dons in the fourth quarter. The Calvert Hall started to press, but Loyola breaks that press easily.
Fisher gets the alley-oop to go as Loyola takes a 9-point lead. Wedlock passing over to Curtis. Curtis getting the layup to go. And there's a timeout called by Calvert Hall. And with that timeout, we'd like to say and thank a couple people. We'd like to thank our cameraman for this game, senior Connor Mamoni. our producer, another senior, Matt Moore. And we'd also like to thank our club moderator. None of this wouldn't happen without him, Mr. Mike Nitty. We'd also like to thank another one of our senior commentators, Jordan, as this is his last basketball game commentating. The student section is livid right now.
But right now, the Dons need to focus on stopping Logan Curtis. Any star player knows this. When your team is down late in the game, you're going to try to win the game by yourself. The Dons cannot let Logan Curtis win the game by himself. They almost let it happen in Mount St. Joe, James Bishop. Luckily, they won that game by playing great defense at the end of the game. So far, you want to eye in on Logan Curtis. He gets the ball, he's immediately going to attack the paint, or he's going to pull a step-back three. Make him pass the ball and make the game be won by someone else's team.
And definitely, you also want to shut out Shane Allen, not let him shoot the three, as he's done a great job so far in this game shooting the three ball.
You can't get around the press as Julian Young turns the ball over, but Calvert misses the three as he gets his own board. Here we go. Joel Moore gets the ball.
Fisher with the lay-in off the flashy assist from Jordan Moore. Calvert Hall saves the ball from going out of bounds as Wedlock is called for the travel.
As Calvert Hall is looking to be rattled by this late fourth quarter lead the Dons have. They're trying to win the game as fast as they can, but it looks like they're being slowed down by this zone. Dons with a 9-point lead, a minute 7 to go. As Calvert Hall is keeping with this press, look at the rattle the Dons. You can't get rattled here. Just play basketball. You have the skill to beat the press.
Hepting bringing up the ball. 1:02 remaining. 1:03. As he's fouled by Amir Jenkins. He will go to the line. He's fouled by number 21, Latrell Wedlock.
So right now, this is the last key to the game. Win the game at the free throw line. If you're doing great so far, is keep it up. As Connor Hepton's first free throw, about to shoot it. He knocks the first one down, giving the Dons a double-digit lead. As Cam Smith's going to check into the game for Brendan Fox.
Number 15, Olu Olanaran has also checked in for Latrell Wedlock for the Cardinals. Calvert Hall having 9 fouls in this this half, and Loyola with 9 fouls in the entire game. Hepton gets a second free throw to go.
Giving Dons an 11-point lead with a minute left in the fourth quarter.
Jenkins now with the ball, driving in. Gets fouled on the swinging layup as it is a blocking foul on number 5, Mitchell Fisher.
But as you saw right there, Logan Curtis trying his best to win the game by himself. The Dons doing a great job forcing other teammates of his to win the game.
Calvert Hall, some players on Calvert Hall just not being able to step up as they've been carried by Logan Curtis this game. As Amir Jenkins' free throw goes off the back iron. Brendan Fox has checked in for number 20, Cameron Smith.
Look for Coach Fire to keep switching out Smith and Fox. So he get the free throw and he can get the defensive ability.
Jenkins gets his second free throw to go, cutting Loyola's lead down to 10. As he fouls number 4, Trillian Young, and that will send Young to the line. That foul gives Amir Jenkins his 4th foul of the game and puts Loyola into the double bonus, setting Trillian Young up for 2 shots.
As Trillian's first free throw is good.
And for Loyola, Cam Smith and Bennett Gioso are checking in for Brendan Fox and Mitchell Fisher. Young gets his second free throw to good.
Giving the Dons a 12-point lead.
Curtis looking for something. Draws the foul from Cameron Smith.
Logan Curtis is trying his best to win the game for his team, but the Dons playing great defense on him for this fourth quarter.
Calvert Hall inbounding it from the side, down by 12 with 43.3 seconds left. Loyola up 81-69. Curtis drives in. Layup isn't good, but that'll go off of Curtis under the basket, and it will be Loyola ball with 35.1 seconds left. Fox and Fisher have checked back into the game for Smith and Gioso.
As Trillian Young passes to Fox, who hits counter after Fox is fouled for the pass, sending him to the free throw line. Great free throw shooter, Brendan Fox. Center line, 32 seconds left. The Dons have a 12-point lead.
And that foul will be on number 21, Latrell Wedlock. And it looks like Loyola is preparing to check in their subs, their senior subs, as they are up by 13, as they have checked in Kostas Stavrakis, Aiden Thomas, Graham Slifer, and Owen Reynolds, with Fox still at the line. Student section going livid for number 12, Kostas Stavrakis.
As Fox's second free throw is good.
Dons up by 14 with 30 seconds to go. Stavrakis grabbing the rebound. As he drives up the floor, finds Fox. Looks like Loyola's gonna try to dribble this out, but he gets fouled.
Fox will be sent to the free throw line, 15 seconds left in this game. Unless some kind of miracle happens, Loyola looks to have this game wrapped up.
Alanaran called for his third foul of the game for the Cardinals. Fox gets his first free throw to go as Loyola takes a 15-point lead with 15.1 seconds remaining. And Fox's second free throw is good, giving Loyola the 16-point lead.
Just a note, Loyola Blakefield has put up 85 points in this game, which I believe is their most for the whole entire season, compared to their first game against Calvert Hall, where they only put up less than double digits the first quarter.
Stavrakis pulling up from three. Oh, and that rolls off the front of the rim. Loyola gets the win on senior night, 85-69.
Loyola Blakefield has had a great season. They've clinched a 3 seed in the MIAA playoffs. Their play shows why.
Thank you all so much for watching. For Jordan Elbert, I'm Joe Eldridge. Thank you and have a good night.
president's name?